We are very excited to be here today to commemorate this storied history and celebrate the ethical return of not just the latte, but over 10,000 artifacts associated with the Hornbostel collection.
That is Melvin Wonpat Borja, Director of the Department of Chamorro Affairs, offering remarks during Saturday's ceremony on the gallery lawns of the Bishop Museum near the Latte in Honolulu, Hawaii. The ceremony initiates a phased return of more than 10,000 pieces from the museum's collection to the Mariana Islands. This landmark decision comes after 3 years of collaboration with government officials and colleagues at peer institutions in Guam and Commonwealth of the Northern Mariana Islands, and is among the largest known ethical returns to ever occur. 3 sets of sacred CHamoru Latte Stones stood beneath the Hawaiian sun, a powerful reminder of a painful history and the resilience of a people who never stopped fighting for their return. Lieutenant Governor Josh Tenorio.
We begin the process to return the more than 10,000 Chamorro cultural artifacts, Chamorro and Carolinian artifacts, as I discovered yesterday, back to Guam and all of the islands of the Marianas. This effort is the product of a long-term cooperative partnership between the Department of Chamorro Affairs in Guam and the Bishop Museum to right the wrongful removal of the artifacts.
The Latte Stones are a part of the Hornbostel collection, thousands of artifacts removed from Guam and the CNMI in the early 1900s, shipped to Hawaii and stored in museum collections for generations. For decades, Chamorros have called for their return, voices that date back to the 1930s, finally answered through years of negotiation, collaboration, and determination.
Today's ceremony is not simply to start the process of return, but to earnestly begin the process of rematriation of artifacts to their rightful homelands and their indigenous Chamorro and Carolinian communities. Rematriation, as opposed to repatriation, is focused on restoring the relationship between an indigenous people and the culture and land of their ancestors.
As the Bishop Museum and the government of Guam forge a long-term partnership, the return of the Latte Stones marks only the beginning, paving the way for more artifacts to come home and for future generations to stand in the presence of their history. For the Chamorro people, this is more than a victory. It is proof that the past can be reclaimed and that the ties to their homeland are unbreakable. The Latte Stones are expected to arrive in the Marianas soon, marking the first wave of the Hornbostel collection's return. Jonagan Charfres, KUAM News.